Market to Market is everywhere you are. Subscribe to Market on YouTube, find us on the PBS video app to stream on demand, and add our 3 podcasts on your favorite podcasting app.
President Joe Biden traveled to Iowa this week to announce a waiver to the ban on the sale of E15 in the summer, delivering a temporary peace in the battle over the higher ethanol blend.
But the Environmental Protection Agency is planning to issue an emergency waiver to allow E15 gasoline that uses more ethanol from homegrown crops to be sold across the United States this summer in order to increase fuel supply.
The waiver comes at a time of both high gasoline prices and an inflation rate that households haven't seen in 40 years. Summertime sales of E15 is intended to give consumers a cheaper fuel option during the high travel season. But the industry hopes year-round sales will give retailers reason to install more E15 pumps.
They've told us they're not interested in making that investment. So this, I think, sends the right signal to the retail sector to go ahead and make that investment in E15, and that will have a modest bump, modest impact on both ethanol demand and corn demand this summer.
Less than 2% of the fuel stations in the United States have an E15 pump, while 95% of the fuel sold nationally is E10. While E15 is often 10 cents cheaper than E10, its limited availability is expected to do little to lower gas prices as a whole.
So it's a big headline, that's for sure. Unfortunately, by my math and my analysis, it's not that big of a deal for ethanol. You can extrapolate that probably down to about 25 to 40 million additional gallons of ethanol demand. And that's just not a huge number, unfortunately. It's a good political feather in the cap, but it's not really going to solve a lot.
The added availability of E15 in the long term will mean higher ethanol demand in rural America and a path to reduce the usage of foreign oil, which the White House argues is a national security liability.
I'm not going to wait to take action to help American families. I'm doing everything within my power by executive orders to bring down the price and address the Putin price hike. In fact, we've already made progress since March inflation data was collected. Your family budget, your ability to fill up your tank, none of it should hinge on whether a dictator declares war and commits genocide half a world away.
For Market to Market, I'm Peter Tubbs.